Hey everyone, so let's just get right into this video. This is the hair that I am using actually, and it's a 613 hair and deep wave. It comes with 3 bundles and a frontal. As you can see, I have 3 16 inches, all the same length. And as you can see, it's 100% human hair, just like I said, the color. And the frontal is in a length 14 inch. This is how the hair looks outside the package. It is beautiful and it is bouncy. As you can see, the curl pattern. I love everything about this hair. I will be doing a review on it soon. This is how the frontal look. It is a transparent Swiss lace, which is very durable, stretchy, as you can see as I'm stretching it. But this is the curl pattern on it. It doesn't come pre-plucked, but it does have a little bit baby hair. But I will be showing you guys the steps to it. As you guys can see, this is my first time doing this. I got my bowl and my hot water. Not too hot, but it's hot enough. And I'll be dyeing the 613 hair, and you guys will see what color as you guys can see what color I'm dyeing it, but you guys will see the exact color how I'll be dyeing it, so just stay tuned. I'll be using 3 colors, so here I'll be showing you guys all the color that I'll be using. Now I'm about to do a test strip just to see if if the hair will dye in the color that I want it, just to be precise, as you can see. And bingo, that's exactly the red I am looking for. Yes. So now I got the color that I want. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and just put in the whole bundle in there. At first I didn't take the bundle apart from the thing, so I just left it as is. But the next bundle, you'll see me, I'll basically take the bundle apart, because I see once you leave the bundle like this, the hair don't get dyed the way it should be. You'll have some parts that still stay blonde. So as you can see, I just decided to take out those gold straps off the bundles, because I see some of the stuff some of the hair in between wasn't getting the color that I needed. Just like I said, I just wanted to test just to see if I left it on there, so I was trying to make it more easier for me. But as you can see, I was like, yeah, Cassandra, you're just getting yourself more work. So now, after leaving it in the water for like about a good, I'll say 5 to 10 minutes. So now I'm just making sure everything well, all the hair got the color that I wanted. Just, continue just dipping it in and out. But I'm going to be taking it out, squeezing the excess water off of it, and going on to the next bundle. One thing I do want to mention, as you see, the water is kind of light, and I'm putting more. From in between when how many bundles you depends on how many bundles do you have. You got to continue putting some more of whatever dye color that you put in the water, and basically it's just a repeat. So you see how the water was light, now it's becoming that dark red color back again, just so you could continue on with the dye process. I finished dyeing the other bundles, so now at this time I'm going ahead and dye my frontal. I left that one for last. As you can see, that's the frontal right there. And basically you're gonna dip the whole thing even with the lace and everything. It's not gonna dye the lace the color, whatever color that you are using, so it is safe. As long as you're doing it right, then you should have no problem. So now that I am done, I didn't record the part where I rinsed it. One thing that I noticed about Adore dye, it bleeds a lot. That I can say, it really does bleed a lot. So I'm just cleaning my area, basically all my mess that I did in my beauty area. And I will show you guys in my next clip of how the hair turned out. I love it. I hope you guys love it, but just check it out yourself. So this is the hair. This is how it came out. I'm super duper in love with it because this is the type of red that I was going for. This is the red I wanted. It is not too bright for me, and it's not too light for me. It's just right, and the curl pattern still intact, so I'm just in love with it. Like, do you guys see this? And this color water method was very easy. So I basically did a 2-in-1. So I just wanted to show you guys exactly like how I sew and make my own wig. I'm not gonna fully show you guys everything because it's gonna be way too long, but I'm just right here adjusting like how far I should put the wig, the frontal on my dome cap. That's a span dome cap that I have on my wig head. The wig, the canvas wig head that I have is a 22. That's my head circumference. So yeah, so right now I'm just adjusting how it should be. Where you see me touch it in the middle, how it's shaped like a M, basically that's how you want it. So right now what I'm doing, I'm just pinning right in the middle to basically hold my frontal intact. So also, while I'm just like a little bit tugging on the frontal, I'm pinning right in the middle too to hold it intact as well. This is optional if you want to. I'm just braiding the hair down just so everything could be out my way, so I could have more of a clear view of what I'm touching and what I'm working with. So now, beginning with one side of the frontal, as you can see, you want your frontal, when you doing that side, you want it to go just straight. You don't want to stretch it going back, no nothing. You don't see how I just made it basically went straight. So now that it's just going straight. See, it shouldn't go like that. It should just go automatically just straight down. And once it goes straight down just like that without having you to tug it going backwards or forward, go ahead and just pin it. So this is exactly how your frontal should be looking. See how everything just straight and flat? The back should be straight and flat, exactly like this. So once you have the sides pin, you can go ahead and start removing that pin that you had in the middle of it, and just go ahead and make sure that the front of that frontal, how you see me doing, basically making sure that it is shaped like an M. If it isn't shaped like an M and it is straight across, like looking just straight, then basically you did it wrong. You see how it's shaped like an M? That's how exactly how it should be shaped, just like an M. So now I'm going to show you guys how I sew down my frontal and the back. So basically I go under the frontal so the knot at the end of the thread isn't showing. So just as you see, if you can see, I basically go under, and this is basically how I just do it. I don't know exactly how to really explain it. I'm not good at explaining stuff, but just watch and you'll just see. So I'm not sure you guys seen exactly how I did this, but I'm going to go ahead and slow it down for you guys so you see exactly how I'm sewing it in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and skip this part and show you guys the finishing and because I know you guys don't want to actually just sit right there and watch me sew this frontal all the way through. So I am almost done with that side. So you see, as you get to the band part, you don't want to go through the band. You only want to go through just the mesh part of the dome cap. So what I do, I lightly lift up the mesh of the dome cap right there where you see me touching, and I don't go through the band at all. So I lightly, as you can see, just kind of lightly go through the mesh to make sure I'm not going through the band, and then just, you know, go through the frontal, because if you go through the band, your wig is basically not going to fit at all. It really, seriously, it's going to be so tight, and it won't be able to stretch at all. So how I end it, I make a little loop and go through it with the needle, and then basically, as you see me twist the thread around it one more time, and then pull the needle through to make a basically a nice fitted tighted knot. And I do that about like 2 times. And there you have it, a nice flat sewing frontal in the back. And this is exactly how it should look, not lumpy, no nothing. So now I'm about to show you guys exactly how I start my first track. I basically double it. This thread already has a knot at the end of it, so basically I automatically already, before even placing it on my dome cap, I go through the tracks with it. This the only time that basically I'll be going through the track is when I'm beginning it and when I'm ending the track. So basically just like this. So as you can see behind my dome cap, you see me have 2 of the T-pins just to hold the dome cap intact. So now I'm going at the bottom but not through the band, and as you can just see me just basically, basically placing my tracks. I go through the track like about 2 or 3 times depending how I'm feeling, if I want to do it, or how secure it feels like it feels. But that's basically it. You just see me go through the cap, making sure it's secure and it's not going nowhere. If you want, you could use your T-pins to basically help you, hold up the track, as you see me doing right here. And then after that, you'll see me go under the track now and basically start sewing fully across. Sorry for some of the parts that you can't see. My hair is in the way. I was trying to just make sure that I was not going through the band. With this, it is tedious and you have to be precise of not going through the band, because once you go through the band, you basically messing it up. So I like to make sure everything is perfect. So now that I'm coming to an end, you see me going through the tracks, just like I said in the beginning, at the end, just to make sure that it is secure and that it is flat and that it's not going nowhere. Some people don't like cutting the tracks. Some people just like doing the fold over method, but I like cutting the tracks because once you cut the track, especially when you're doing your own wig, I just feel like it leaves a nice flat, like it's just flat basically, and it just leaves it nice and pretty and neat. So now that I'm at the top, and yes, I showed you guys how I do my knots, but just to make sure everything is super secure, because this is a wig that I am going to be wearing, so I leave like a long string at the top and even still tie a knot. I just like to make sure every wig that I do for my clients, even for myself, that it is secure and flat, so when you tugging on it, pulling on it, whatever you're doing, it is not moving. Right here, as you get to the top of your wig, I want to show you guys how you basically cover that part. So from your frontal, you just get some of that hair, or just get as much hair just to cover it up. As you can see, it's already look like it's covering it up. So this is that trick to, you know, basically covering that track. I'm just taking as much out, but not so much out, because when I'm parting it, I do like a deep far back part, but it could just even except this hair is so poofy and this is a deep wave hair, even when I'm wearing it, it still will cover it up, even if you have just a little bit some showing up, depending on what type of hair you have. So basically, I'm just going to be showing you guys how to even just cover up the tracks. It is the next morning. I was tired. I called it quits last night. But basically what I'm showing you guys here, I'm going to show you, make sure you have a hot comb, because this is where you will really need, even a straightener would do it, but a hot comb will really do the work for you. So I'm taking one section and basically flat, basically straightening that part that I'm covering over the tracks with right there, as you see me do it. I'm not touching the lace at all with it. As you can see, I'm just seeing how much it's covering, if it's a good amount, and I'm just taking the back of my hot comb and just running through like as if it's a straightener basically. Once you do that, basically that is it. You is finished. So I know you can see a little bit of track, but just like I said, the hair that I have, so when I install it, it's going to come out perfect. I was showing you guys the T-pin because I'll say as soon after you finish doing that, basically your wig is done at this time, so you could go ahead and remove the T-pins in the back. So this is my wig. This is how it looks. Just like I told you guys in the beginning, see how the lace isn't dyed at all. So basically that part where the lace is at, that part that I'm touching, we're basically going to snip that off. So I just wanted to show you guys how neat it looks from the inside. Also, when cutting this, don't cut too close to where the thread is at. So cut like just a little bit above where, no, under where the thread is at. Because if you cut too close where the thread is at, your frontal basically going to unravel. So now that front piece right there is off. Now this is exactly how it should look, exactly just like a frontal as a wig. So the wig is done, and that is it for this video. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell button, and I'll see you guys in my next video.